Welcome to another Client Connection video tutorial. This session will demonstrate how to send invites to your website visitors. Invites are the best method to proactively engage visitors on your website. There are three invite types. The first, default, second, text, and the third, dynamic invite. After demonstrating each invite, I will show how that invite appears to the website visitor. So let's begin. Acting as a web visitor, I will open a web browser and proceed to a website. For this tutorial, I will visit ConneXion.com. Notice here the new visitor alert that comes from the client upon entry to the web page. Let's go to the client now. All visitors to your websites are shown under current visitors as you see this entry here. To send an invite, you right click on the top line and you select invite. You can either send a default, text invite, and dynamic invites are listed here. So let's send a default invite. Select default invite and hit OK. Default invites are static images that float from left to right across the visitor screen as you see here. The visitor has a message of "Can we help?" Click here for live assistance. Clicking the image will initiate the chat session. That's a default invite. Okay, we'll go back to the client and this time we'll send a text invite. You also notice that the status for this visitor has changed as well. You'll see this little icon here that lets you know that you've already sent an invite request to this user, or visitor I should say. Okay, so we'll right click again on that top line and this time we'll select text invite. Text invites allow you to customize a message per user as you see here. So we'll send this, and shortly across the screen you'll see that text invite as it floats from left to right with the custom message that I have. Again, the visitor clicks the image, initiates a chat session. Okay, back to the client once again. And finally, we'll send a dynamic invites. Dynamic invites have custom properties such as the image fade in and fade out, specific placement on the page, sound, and other movement properties. For example, top to bottom, bottom to top. And what we also have is a bounce that bounces across the screen. So we'll send a dynamic invite. Again, dynamic invites are listed over here. And we'll start with this one, the Class for Clunkers invite. Back to the browser as a visitor. And you'll see that dynamic invite fade in and go from top to bottom. Back up. Again, clicking the image starts an invite. Starts a chat, I'm sorry. We'll go back again and send another dynamic invite. And this image will bounce across the screen. You'll notice that this is an animated GIF as well. Again, clicking the image will initiate the chat session. And that's a dynamic invite. Thank you, and this concludes this tutorial.